sharing data or sharing connection or connecting from one container to the another container. Okay, so there are multiple methods available. Okay, when you want to share information from one container to another container. Okay, so the first approach we are going to talk about is called mounting the same volume to different containers. So let's say one container will be generating the data, and from the other container you want to generate or get the data, or even in the read write mode also, both the containers if wants to come and write the data, that is possible. Okay, this is called storage based sharing. You have a common storage. Okay, that storage will be attached to both the containers, and both the containers can write the data into it. This is the one way of sharing the information from one container to the another container. And another method is called linking two containers. Okay, this is kind of a depreciated method. People nowadays no longer use it, but I will just show you an example how to link two containers and how the data or environment variables are getting shared between two containers. We'll see that example. And next concept is called using the network. Okay, we can how network is configured in Docker, how to communicate from one container to the another container. This method we will see that. So the first method we are going to see is how do I share a storage between two containers. Okay, so for this, let us go to the home directory. Let us bring back our Jenkins container. There we have attached a volume, right? So we will bring it back. So let me delete all the unwanted containers. So Docker PS. So I have this Golang app is running. Okay. So let me stop the Golang app. Docker stop. Okay. Docker PS. Okay. Now let me run the Jenkins container. This is my Jenkins container command. Run the Jenkins container. So Docker PS. I have my Jenkins container up and running. And let me run my Ubuntu container. Let me run a Ubuntu container by attaching the volume from the Jenkins container. Okay, so let's see that. So Docker run it --- name to reader. Just keep it as a Ubuntu reader volumes from Jenkins. I named the Jenkins container as Jenkins, and let me run the Ubuntu bash. So I'm inside my Ubuntu container now. There, if I give a df-h, so df-h is a command which basically lists all the connected volumes to the container. You can see this where Jenkins home is automatically mounted in the Ubuntu container because I'm inside the Ubuntu container. If I go inside the where Jenkins home, I can see the content of the where Jenkins home. Allowed to make a directory called test. Okay. Now let me create one more session, duplicate session. and ec2-user, and there let me connect to the Jenkins container, and in the Jenkins container let me create a folder and see whether it is being displayed. So docker exec-it Jenkins bash cd/var home. You can see the test directory which was created by the other user, right? And there let me make a directory called mkdir Jenkins test, and on the other machine, if you do a ls-l, I should be able to see the changes. See, the Jenkins test directory is available. Storage or the volume between two containers, and through which you can exchange data between the containers.